thank you for having me. Well, Fukushima I grew up in was not any hip place like here. And that is why there are 10 reactors in the prefecture. But their land was as beautiful as here. People knew when spring came because they heard this particular songbird called uguisu. Indeed, their singing was echoing in the village as people are leaving their homes. This accident has contaminated my homeland with the release of radioactive materials equal to 168 times of a bomb dropped in Hiroshima. And this is what could happen to you and me when we say yes to nuclear power, or when we choose to be indifferent to where our energy comes from. And I must say I was indifferent and ignorant before the accident. And in the midst of all of this, the Japanese government and industry and the international nuclear community are still talking about making the nuclear power plants safe. They cannot be made safe. It is human arrogance to think so. The government doesn't help you. We know that. Many felt abandoned. And the prefectural government is looking to Tokyo for instructions that didn't come. It was the leaders and the staff of local municipalities, it was the neighborhood community groups that are doing what needs to be done. Many of the individuals did what they could do to help also and offer their gift. Delivered flowers and cooked and cut hair, talked about hygiene and danced and played music, and on and on. And many, including the young ones, are taking to streets to demonstrate for the very first time. And it is these individual actions and them and us coming together that are keeping the hope alive for the people in Fukushima. And this disaster is not and will not be contained in Fukushima, unfortunately. The radioactive particles are spreading all over the world. Then we need to make sure that we humans connect with one another even more around the globe to keep life alive. Well, thank you for listening to me.
So there's a lot of frustration, pain, anger that we feel. I think it's good to be aware of what's going on and feel all those difficult feelings, and yet we have to turn that into something positive. And here today we are at this positively charged music festival. So I'd like to offer what I've been telling myself, which is whatever action I take has to be motivated by, say, love and compassion for our fellow humans and for our planet.